Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. In this video, we are going to discuss different kind of programs in arrays using C++. Okay, so these are the list of the programs that will be discussed in this particular video. You can see how the programs and the output of this program. If you like the video, please don't forget to give a like and subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. Do comment your feedback in the comment section. Let's begin. So for doing this program, I have used programmis.com. So in the Google, you have to type programmis.com. There you will be able to see, you can see here programmis.com. There you will be able to see C++ here on your left. C++ will be there. So click on that. So the platform will be for typing the C++ programs. Once you do it, you will be seeing a screen where you have got to write the program. So in our program here, what is being done is just an easy explanation of the program. Here cout is for understanding what has to be done in the program. Just a message will be displayed because of the cout. And then here you can see it's a for loop. Elements are read one after the other, because you can see the elements are a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, like that it goes on. So it should start with a 0, then the counting should increase, so it should be put in the loop. So that's why it is there. The cin is inside a loop, so that repeatedly the values are to be read, and we are doing it through the keyboard. You can also do it through initialization, that's also possible. Okay, so this is reading of the values, and after the values are read, they have to be displayed. The value should be displayed on the screen and the user have to see it. So again, a loop is there where you will be displaying the values one by one through this cout, and this endl is used for going to the next line so that the elements are displayed in the next line. That's all. And you can see the program ends here. Let's see whether this program is working or not. Okay, so for that you have to go to the execution part, that is on the run. You have to click it, the message comes as enter elements. So here I'm going to give some random elements that I wish to see or I wish to be in the array. So let it be 56 first, then 54, then 23, then 12, and they are done. And you can see the result after that. The same elements are displayed for your information. So this is what accessing the array elements. This is the way how you access each and every element from the elements that you have read. Hope you understood this program. If you have got doubt, please do comment in the comment section, and let's go to the next program. Going to the program, you can see on the left, same programmis platform I have used. So in this, the first loop, once you go here, main function. Inside main function, you can see an array is declared with I as another element, iteration element. Here cout is for displaying the message of entering an element to the user, and the values are read. And here you can see the elements are, again the values are displayed. That's what we have done in the previous program. Now what we have to do is we have to change a particular element. So a of 2 needs to be changed to some other value, that is 1000. Let it be 1000 here. So cout, the elements are again display it once more, because this time you have changed the value of this. So this is the main thing in your process that happens. So after that, again display. So this time you should get a new value for your array element. You will have a new value with the old values will be there, and the new changed value will also be there. Let's see how it has to be executed. On your right, you can see enter element. So this time I'm going to give 10, 20, 30, 40. I hope 4 elements are only required. So after that, the message comes. The elements are 10, 20, 30, and 40. That what you have entered. That values will be here. And then comes the message. The elements are. That means you have modified this value. 10, 20, and next value is 1000, and then 40. You can see here the 30 is changed to 1000. So whatever is in the place of a of 2, okay, So the third element gets changed, that is to 1000. Any value you give, it will be changing its value. To understand, you can again execute it and see. So this time I'm giving only one digit values. So 1358. So this time 5 also should be changed. So first thing is displaying of the message and then change the value. So here you can see the message is displayed as such, the values are displayed in front of you, and here you can see the value is again changed to 1000. So this is what modifying of your array element. Linear and binary search. We are given with an array element. So this program is done in programmist.com of C++. Take the C++ option and then write your program in the platform. Now here you can see array 5 is there. That means your array with 5 elements are available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So some elements are already selected. You can either input it from the keyboard too. That is also possible. Now this target element is the element that you want to search. 75 is the value given. Now a flag is set, a variable flag is used, and another variable I is used. I is for iteration. Repeatedly you have to go from one element to the other element. For that we are using this I. Now put it inside a loop. So the calculation starts from 0, I becomes 0, and it goes till 5. So that from this 12 to this 9 you have to have the elements read one by one. And what is our aim? Array of that element, that is array of 0, and the target element, whether it is matching or not, we have to check using the if statement. So after checking, if the value matches, a flag is set as 1, break is used for coming out of this loop. Now at the end you are putting a message that if the flag is 1, the value is found, or the value that you were searching is found in the array. So here that location is also mentioned using this I. Okay. Else, if that doesn't happen, the flag doesn't become 1, it becomes 1 only when the search result is true, and if doesn't become 1 and it is some other value, then what happens? The value, we put a message that the element not found in the array. Okay, let's check the output of this one. This is linear search program. So on your right you can see element 75 not found in the array. You can check in the array 75 value is not available. You can change here another value and search. So this time I can give here a 67 or 45. I can use 45 here. Okay, and execute again. So 45 is found at index 1. So 0, 1, A of 1, it's available 45. So this is how you find or search using linear search. Let's go to the next program, that is binary search. Program is for binary search, where you have got an array element with some elements. Now the target element is 67, that is the value that you need to find out from this array. So low and high is set. Why it is set is you have to start with the starting element and the ending element, and also find out mid, and a boolean value found is given as false, and index is set as -1. Okay, so while low is less than equal to high, that means your starting element and the end element, that combination is there. It is put inside a loop. So what happen is find out the mid element. So mid and high to be added, divide by 2 to find out the mid element. So if your array of mid element is equal to target element, you say it is found. Okay, value you got. In that case, you can say mid is the index of that value that you need to search. Otherwise, what will happen? You have to check whether your target element, that is the element that you need to search, is lesser than your mid array element. Whichever is your mid value, lesser or more. If it is lesser, again you convert it into two groups. In that group, you have to mention the lower value is mid plus 1. Okay. Otherwise, high is equal to mid. So the elements are separated to two groups, in that the left and the right group. So based on that element to be searched, you have to check whether the elements lies from your lesser than your mid element or more than your mid element. If it is more, it will be on your right, and if it is less, it will be on your left. So for that is done here. And then if you find the value, if you find the element, then you have to put a message that the element is found at particular index number, otherwise the element is not found. So this is the way how it is done in binary search. Let's check the output, execute the program. So element 67 is found at index 5. So let's check 1 0 1 2 3 4 5. So 67 is at 5, fifth index, a of 5. Okay, if any element is not found, let's find out. 6 is the value that I am giving, execute it. So 6 not found in the array. So this is how the programs, both programs are to be done. Selection sort program, you have got array elements listed here with size as 10. So you have got 10 elements in your array. Now the first thing is, you can see here std is used. It is used instead of using namespace std at the top, you can also include that and write the program. So if you are using the cout and del and all, you have to include this std with it, with these columns. Okay, so take care of that while writing the program. And then next one is, here this is the array given to you. Okay, and the given array is displayed here for the information, or just to see what is there in the result, how the array looks like. So the first line of array after execution, you can see on the right side, that will be displayed. And here selection sort algorithm works. So what is a selection sort algorithm? It does is, it starts with the first iteration, that is with 64 it is starting, consider, and it goes till size -1, that is 9, and then size is 10, that is 10 minus 1, 9, that is a of 9, you can say, because the reading starts from a of 0, and the elements go on increasing from one after the other. And here in this for loop, what is the thing done is, I taken as the 0 will be kept as the minimum index. So that is the minimum, consider the first place as the minimum index. So that process will be done in that way. And afterwards you can see one more for loop is used here. In that case, what happens is, after that first element is sorted, the remaining unsorted elements in the array has to be repeated, has to repeat the steps. Okay, so for that only this step is used. Then for swapping, once you find out that minimum, then the swapping has to happen, and that swapping happens using this temporary variable. One variable is taken as temporary, and that value will be given to the temporary variable. For example, two elements are there, and the two elements has to be sorted with the help of a third element or a third temporary variable. So for that, the temporary variable is used. This is swapping using a third temporary variable. Okay, the logic follows here. And then here, this is just for displaying into the other line, like after this 3, the control should go to the next line. For that, this line is used. And then you can see here, the array has to be displayed in the sorted order, because the sorting happens because of this selection sort algorithm, and this one, the temporary variable usage and swapping of those elements. So the values get swapped and sorted, and then at the end you find the ordered list displayed. Because of that, you can see the sorted array in this form. So if you check, many elements are sorted, many elements are swapped from their place or removed from the place and placed in a new location. So this way, if you see at the end, all the elements will be in a proper order, ascending order it is. Okay, so hope you understood how to do this selection sort. Here you can see bubble sort algorithm. Here you can see the program of your program in C++ without using function for a bubble sort. The same elements are taken with the input. So you have some elements as the input, and the sorted array you get using your bubble sort. So what is the logic? You can see first the elements are displayed here, then comes bubble sort. So what happens is a boolean value swapped is, or a boolean data type has been allotted for a variable called swapped, where it is given as false. Okay, where it is set as false here. Now what happens is, here the repeated pass happens for the array, that is the repeated steps or iteration happens. In that case, it will be checked each and every time if that element and the next element, that is j and j plus 1, you can see array of j and array of j plus 1, the next element which is adjacent to it, whether the first element is greater than the second element. If that is the case, the swapping has to happen. So using third variable or a temporary variable, this sorting happens, and you can see here every time the sorting happens, the swapped variable will be assigned as a true value. Okay, true will be given to swapped, because for boolean only two variables are available, or two values are available, that is false or true or false. In that case, first it was false, now it is true. Okay, so what happens in the next one is, if no elements are swapped, that means that will be false itself. Okay, so if swapped not equal to true, if it is true, the sorting happened. If it is not true, sorting has not happened. So it breaks out from the loop, and maybe for the next element it will repeat. In this case, you can see this is used for going to the next line after this 3, and here the array after that arrangement, after in a proper order, that will be displayed. Okay, so same thing, std is used because of that. Using namespace, std has to be used at the top, otherwise individually you have to write it cout, endl and all. Okay, without that you cannot use these functions. Hope you understood how to do this program of bubble sort also. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to the channel to get the notifications on time. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and share it with your friends too. Thank you for watching.